and sanitizers, and we need to have it to protect ourselves and other students.
Yeah, that's true. Hi, Damir. Welcome to English Plus. Or maybe
Hi
Usen
guys.
can also share his
Yeah.
answer. If you would like to write your answer, it's okay. Hello, Maya.
Did you ask me? Sorry.
Hello, everyone.
Oh,
Yeah, you can
sorry.
answer. You can answer about the warm-up question. Would you like to answer? Is there anything you want to share?
Uh,
Second question.
I mean, your
Nothing.
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 Okay.
Nothing. Yeah.
Okay.
Probably. Yeah. I saw like some message on WhatsApp group, which is why it was like just to come, just to
Uh-huh.
hear something from you guys.
Okay, that's
Yeah,
good.
yeah. Probably in the future I will share something, but not now. I think it's
Okay.
not necessary.
I'm
Yeah.
glad
You're
you
very
were
shy.
able to come to attend our English class today. For Mahardika, he said, new normal changed me how to learn Mac OS. Wow. Yeah,
Oh, it's
Oh,
cool. It's cool.
yeah, that's good.
Baka,
Okay.
Usen, Usen, you want to try? Yeah,
Yes.
Usen.
let me share my
Yeah.
piece. Like I've learned to take a bath every day, twice a day,
Wow.
or even thrice, even 3 times a day.
Wow, that's good. That's good, Coach Chris.
Hello po.
Hi, Jera.
Hello. I'll just show you my friend. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Oh, hello. He's Tana,
Oh,
local. Yeah.
Oh,
I bought a
hi.
farmer from her last year, last winter.
Uh-huh.
oh.
Okay.
December.
Glad you were able to come. Okay, welcome again
Where's
to
Anna?
oh, yeah.
We are
Okay, so welcome again to our English Plus where we practice English and learn soft skills and interact with people. So I am Coach
Yeah.
Za, one of your coaches, and together with the other coaches, we have Coach Chris, Coach JR, Coach Ami, Coach Wina, and Coach Rose. We are here to share life with you. We are TESOL certified and some of us are also certified life coaches. So, to help us practice and enjoy learning English, we are going to have a game. So, our game today is entitled the guessing game. So, we will learn words that have something to do with values in life. So, I believe that these are the values that are essential to living a life with meaning and purpose. If you believe this, then let us not just learn words, let's live this out. So in this game, we will also learn words that are similar. These are the synonyms of the word that you need to guess and the opposite or the antonym of these values. So the instruction will be, so this is how we will play. I will ask someone to read the definition, the similar and the opposite words that will be flashed on the screen. So the purpose of asking you to read is for you to be able to practice your English or your speaking skills. And then anyone can guess the answer from the jumbled word below. Below the definition, the similar, and the opposite words. Okay, are we ready? Okay, so we will not now start the first word. Can I ask, Danyar? Hi, Danyar. Can I ask you, please
Hello.
kindly read the definition, the similar, and the opposite words of this.
An attitude of так. An attitude of difference or esteem in the sense of regard.
Uh-huh. So the
Uh,
similar word is,
esteem, regard.
We answer
What?
respect.
yeah.
My friend
Okay.
said respect.
Uh-huh. Okay. Maybe we can give our answers after he read the opposite. Okay, the opposite of respect is disregard, disdain, and disrespect. Thank you, Danyar, for reading. And then for the next word, can I ask Damir? Hi, Damir. Is it okay if you read the next slide?
Oh, sure.
Mhm.
The quality of being honest and having strong moral principles. Similar honesty, uprightness, honor. Opposite dishonesty, deceit, dip, duplicity. Duplicity, is
Duplicity.
it right?
Duplicity.
Duplicity.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
Now you
oh.
can give your answers. Anyone can answer if you have a
The
guess.
quality of being honest and having strong moral principles. What should I say? Like similar and opposite for that? Like
Nah, you can.
for the sentence? Sorry.
There's a jumbled word below. You just
Alright.
need to guess what word is that.
Mm.
Anyone can answer.
Mm.
Okay. Do you have the answer?
Coaches
No.
won't answer,
Uprightness,
right?
maybe. I think it's uprightness, like similar.
Uh-huh.
And
So you,
opposite.
who
Is it
wants to
integrity?
guess?
Oh, so
Yes,
sorry,
yes. Who
sorry.
answered that? Oh, it's Maya.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a good guess, Maya. Okay, maybe Maya can read the next uh, slide. For the next slide,
Okay. A kind of affection that is expressed in different ways to someone or to anyone, expressed in patience, kindness, compassion, and truthfulness. This kind of affection never ends.
uh-huh.
Similar affection, devotedness, passion, opposite, hate, dislike, detest,
Okay,
love.
can you? Oh, very good.
It's easy.
Yeah, yeah, you get the easy word. Okay, can I ask Karina to read the next slide? You're on mute, Karina.
A feeling of being grateful for gifts, or I can see this word.
Favors,
Favor.
favors, yeah.
Yes. Similar thankfulness, recognition, appreciate. Opposite ingratitude, ungratefulness, and I can see this word too.
And thankfulness.
Unthankfulness. Yes.
Okay, anyone can answer, but someone already answered in our chat box. But maybe you have a guess. Don't look at the chat box, no? I'm just joking. Okay, anyone who would like to guess? Okay, maybe we will get the answer from the chat box. It's gratitude. Okay, next slide. Can I ask Usen, can you speak? No, maybe not. Okay. Maybe we can go to Mahardika again. Can you read, Mahardika?
A feeling of distress and pity for the suffering of another, similar sympathy, understanding, humanity, opposite, indifference, apathy, unconcern,
Okay. Who would like to guess? Oh, they already answered.
sympathy.
Compassion. Okay. Okay, again, Karina, for the next slide.
The ability to face danger or pain without
Fear. Fear.
fear.
Uh-huh.
Similar bravery, boldness, fearlessness.
Uh-huh.
Opposite fear, cowardice, and timidity.
You know the answer? Who would
Mm,
like to guess?
Fearlessness,
Mm-hmm. Don't be afraid. Have the to speak.
fearlessness,
Go,
Have
Jera.
courage, maybe courage.
yes. Courage. Courage.
Courage, yes.
Wow, good job. Ura, ura. Okay, next slide. Maybe Danyar can read the next slide.
Wow, it's a long word. Long word.
Yeah.
Doing something despite difficulty or delay in achieving success.
Mm-hmm. The similar words are.
The similar words are persistence, determination, dedication. Opposite
Uh-huh.
words are indetermination, unwillingness, and reluctance. Reluctance.
Do you know the answer?
I'm not sure. Doing
Mm-hmm. Do you
something
have a guess? Anyone can guess?
Starts with
difficulties.
T.
Yeah. You need to blank to be able to live this life and move forward. Okay, I have additional tips.
We talked about this previous week,
Yeah.
right?
It starts with letter P and ends with letter E.
Patience. No, just kidding.
That's too long for that. Oh, good job, Anelia. Perseverance. Maybe Anelia can uh, read the next slide. Is it okay, Anelia? Hi, Anelia.
A feeling of strong or constant regard for and dedication to someone.
Uh-huh.
Similar enthusiasm, affection, attachment.
Mm-hmm.
Opposite apathy, dislike, disinterest.
Uh-huh. Do you know the answer?
Mm,
Anyone can answer.
okay.
Wow, good job,
Passion.
Maya. Yeah, passion.
Passion.
That's okay. We still have more slides. Okay, for the next slide, can I ask Damir to read?
Mm. I understood something to which one is bound by a pledge or duty.
Uh-huh. Similar
No
words
idea.
are
No idea. I
no
forgot.
idea. Okay, anyone can answer. Who wants to answer? You need to have this in a relationship or in your career, in your job.
Yeah.
Starts
If
with
you're
Commitment.
in
let.
a, if you're in a
Commitment.
relationship, you should know this word.
Who answered that? Is it Maya?
Yes.
Wow, good job, Maya. Maybe you're the one who made this. No, I'm joking. Okay, for the next slide, maybe we can ask, who can read? Maybe we can ask, uh, Jera. Jera can read if she's not busy.
Worthy of one's trust and commitment and
Yeah.
confidence. Similar,
Uh-huh.
dependable, responsible, trustworthy, opposite, undependable, uncertain, irresponsible. The answer is reliable.
Wow, thank you. Very good. Okay, you're
Who's
doing a
next?
great
Is there
job.
another
Oh,
one?
for the next one, can I ask Mahardika to read?
Um, have no idea about this for the simple
Uh-huh.
gesture of for the
It's a,
simple desired result.
uh-huh.
I have no idea.
Okay, you have no idea. Okay. Who wants to answer? Who knows the answer?
Efficient.
Wow, who said that? Anelia. Wow,
Yeah.
that's good, Anelia. Okay, for the next slide, maybe this will be the last. Okay, maybe I'll be the one to read. An inclination to believe in the most favorable outcome. So the similar words are hopefulness, confidence, positiveness. Opposite is doubt, uncertainty, and fear. Who knows the answer?
Optimism.
Optimist.
Who answered that? Anelia. Wow, good job. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed this game and it did not made you feel bad. because it's quite hard. So, indeed, Life Talks is our avenue to learn from one another and to practice English. In Life Talks, we get to hear life-giving talks and process it during our breakout session. So, if you want to be one of our speakers, kindly sign up via tiny.cc/English Plus. So, our live talk. So, we have a guest speaker for today. Our live talk speaker this afternoon is an IT specialist, but she now serves as a teacher in the Philippines. But she lived here in Almaty, Kazakhstan for 3.5 years to study the Russian language. During her stay in Almaty, she served as a volunteer English teacher in Begalina Children's Library and Shambil Youth Library. She did that because of her passion and belief in the young people. So let's all welcome Miss Rose Ann Mendoza.
Hello. Oh, sorry, my video. What's happening to my video? Ah, there. All right. Thank you so much, guys. Good evening. It's evening my time because it's already 7:30 in the Philippines. Before we start, I would like to thank the team for inviting me to speak today. And I'm so glad to be with you tonight. Now, how many of you, can I have a thumbs up or a clap? How many of you appreciate the people who organize this club? So that's Chris, Sa, Ami, Wina, Rose, Ayi, and I believe Boo and Laika, although they're not with us today. How many of you appreciate them? Come on, guys. Do you appreciate these people? Um, I would like to thank you guys, the organizers, for all that you do. So, and again, for allowing me to share tonight. Now, I have a tendency to speak really fast. So if I am fast, just put in the chat box that slow down. All right. Anyway, am I am I clear? Okay, sure. Okay. Now, how many of you love Kazakhstan or enjoy being in this nation? Can I see? How many of you love Kazakhstan or you enjoy being in this nation? Come on, guys. Yeah, I lived in as Sa said. I lived in Kazakhstan for 3.5 years. It was from 2016 to mid 2019, and it was a really great time. You know, Kazakhstan became a place of healing for me because um, 4 months, shortly after my brother died, I flew to Kazakhstan. And when I was in the Philippines, I didn't have time to grieve over the death of my brother because I had to be strong for everyone in the family. I had to um, be there for everyone. I have to be strong for everyone. And when I went to Kazakhstan, it was the only time I was able to grieve and to heal from that loss, from the death of my brother. We were very close. In Kazakhstan, I was able to release the pain of losing him. I was able to start life anew. I was able to gain new friends, learn a new language, although I forgot a lot of Russian words already, experience another culture. And more than that, you know, I learned a lot of things while I was in Kazakhstan, a lot of life lessons. But I'm going to share to you only one of those life lessons. And you know, some of you I just saw today, some of you I already know, like Analia, Daniar. We met when I was still in Kazakhstan, Jera. So what I will share to you tonight, some of you I just met today. So what I will share to you tonight, I believe it's the most important that cannot wait another time. I might not be able to meet you again. I might not able to see you again, but it's important for me to share this. So whether we see each other or not, I know that I have done my responsibility of sharing this important thing to you. How many of you you're familiar with Model United Nations? Has any one of you participated with Model United Nations? No one? No one's familiar with Model United Nations? All right. When I was in Kazakhstan, I was very active. Although I was, because my teachers, they always ask us to perform or to go somewhere. So I became part of the Turan University Model United Nations. Now, who knows United Nations? On.
I
All
know.
right. Karina knows and Maiya. All right. So United Nations, it has several departments or council. There's Security Council. They talk about peace and order. There's humanitarian, when they give humanitarian aid. There's legal, for, when there are countries that have that did crimes. The legal part of the United Nations, they're the one who prosecute people or nations. Now, model United Nations, from the word model, it's like a prototype, or like a mock, like it we are going to be like United Nations. So we talked about problems in the world, and we looked for solutions to those problems. Now, I am a Filipino, but I became a delegate for South Korea. So it's like I'm a representative of South Korea. Wow, Mahardika, participant of, okay, that's good to know. And then in that time, we were talking, we discussed a lot of problems in the world. You know that we have a lot of problems, right? I mean, even right now, the pandemic is not the only problem that we have in the world. I mean, Israel, that's true, Mahardika, Israel, Palestine, Kosovo, Serbia, and so many other. The Philippines dispute against China about the territories. There's so many things that are happening around the world. And that's what we discuss in the Model United Nations. Now, how many of you agree that those who work in the United Nations are the brightest people on earth? Some of the brightest people on earth. How many of you agree with that? Some of them, they studied in Harvard, in Oxford, Cambridge. How many of you would love to have the opportunity to study in those prestigious universities, right? You want to have studied in Harvard, in Oxford, in those places. Now, the problem is, what I realized, even though even though there's a lot of great things, there's a lot of great people in United Nations. Sadly, I realized that intelligence is not, so even superior intelligence or superior intellect is not enough to solve issues. When we did the Model United Nations in 2017, we discussed about the war in Syria. And the war in Syria that time already was happening 7 years. And up to now, there's still war in Syria. Why? Is it because they are unable to find a solution? No, it's because every nation is looking for their own interest. How will my country benefit in this? How will my country get more in this thing that's happening? So all of these people in the United Nations, they may be smart, they may be intelligent, but their intelligence is not enough to solve issues. Why? Because even if they're intelligent, they're looking for their own agenda. Another thing that I realized is that good heart and good intention is also not enough to solve issues. Why did I say that? Right now in the world, we have a lot of problems about, one of the issues is the LGBTQ plus. Do you know the LGBTQ plus?
Yes, I
These
know.
are about these are the people, the lesbians, gays, and many others. Now, some people, they fight for the rights of LGBTQ plus. They believe that everyone has the right to love and everyone has the right to express themselves. And that's good that you're fighting for basic human right. But there's another group of people who made a study that homosexual behavior is actually not good for the society. It's not good for the welfare of society. So both of these people, they have good intent, they have good heart. They want humanity, they want justice, they want human rights. But both of them are in different boat. One says pro and one says anti. So both of them, they have a good heart, but is the problem solved? No. Which is why I realized, even it's not enough that we have good intellect. It's not enough that we're intelligent, and it's not enough that we have a good heart. Now the question, now King Solomon, he's one of the wisest people in the world. He said, the heart is deceitful deceitful above all things, and it is extremely sick. All right. Deceitful is something like who who always lies, a manivat, who can understand who can understand the heart fully and know its secret motives. Who can understand the heart if it is very deceitful? It always lies. It always, yeah, a manivayat, if I remember the word right. Now, if that's the case, if intellect cannot solve issues, if the heart, even if it's very good, cannot solve issues because it may be deceitful, if the best of humanity is not enough to solve issues, where do we go? Where do we go? At that time, I believe that I was I felt hopeless when I was in the Model United Nations, because I was thinking, man, not the best not the best of people can solve the problems of the world. And that's when I understand that we need someone. We need someone. We need to trust someone, or we need to trust something that is above human intellect and above human heart or human condition. Someone who is both wise and good, eternally wise and eternally good. And I don't know about you. I don't know if you believe in anything, or if you have faith, but I believe that that person that has both the intellect, the not just best intellect, but the perfect intellect and the perfect heart is God. Now, as I said, I don't know about you if you believe in God or not, but here's the thing. One question that can come up, okay, Anna, let's assume, let's assume that God knows everything and God is good. But who among all the gods of the world can answer your question? Because even the Hindus, they have 300 million gods. The Muslims, they have Allah. The Christians, they have Jesus, and so many other gods out there. How will we know if there's a God who exists that is both eternally good and eternally wise? You know, um, if someone tells you something but doesn't do what he says, you should not trust that person. If someone tells you something, he should back it up with his action. And you know, the only person and the only God that I know who said something and did what he said is my God, who is Jesus Christ. You know, Jesus said he's the truth, and he showed the truth. He modeled, he lived the truth. He said he is the life, and he modeled life. And not only that, he died, but he resurrected, which means that death cannot defeat him. And the last thing is that he served, he said, serve, and he served people. So he's not just a God out there who's far, and he's not just a God out there who says he knows everything and he's good. He lived it out. He showed it by going down to earth and saving and